Okay, for your week 2 and day 2 work, you will be assigned for this internship. You will be assigned some numericals. As you can see, this is a standard textbook, Boystat, and you have to solve this unsolved numericals related to Clipper circuits. So it's very simple. Only thing is why I've kept this meeting is you all are comfortable in doing with the sine wave, but today you also have to do it with the square wave and square wave which starts like this, and also at the end the triangular wave. So I'm here to help you out in LT Spice in doing that, or else you will waste too much time in searching for how to do it. So am I audible enough, everyone? And can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me start. I'll keep this half and yeah. So the topic is how to plot the square waveform. Sine waveform you all know. So let's just plot sine waveform and see. So if you want a magnitude, this is 20 volts and minus 20. So what do? You pick a source. You pick a source from here. Let me just start over. So you pick a voltage source from here and place it here. This is just an example circuit which I'm giving you. Right click on that source, go to advanced and for sinusoidal. So let's say if it starts from 20, so you have to 20 and let me just minimize this. Let's say I want to plot this waveform 20 and minus 20. So how will I give it? I'll start with the DC offset of 0. Amplitude I will give it 20. So 20 amplitude meaning it will be 20 volts peak. And let's say frequency I want to give it as 1k. That's it. And I click on OK. And when I plot this waveforms, let me just plot and show it to you. Yeah, see. So try to keep it not more than 5 cycles. So as you can see here, you can see 5 cycles of sine wave. So it's starting at 20 and it's ending at minus 20. So that's what you have to do exactly. And also while plotting the waveforms, make sure that this text is around 14. Yesterday I have told you. And everyone, it's a request to download the latest version of LT Spice because some people are still using, I guess, the older version. So request to everyone to download the latest version so that the diagrams look similar for everyone. So this is the latest version which I have used over here. So I expect you all to also use that. So in the older versions, this all these things are very slightly less font. So that's why. So kindly use the latest version of the LT5, and this is how you need to plot it. This also you make it 14. So just I'll show you again. Tools, control panel, waveform. So this number I have kept it as 15. Actually, you can keep it as 15. Font uh, point size should be 15, and data trace width should be 3, and cursor width should be 2. So please keep this setting, and also you can keep the grid on always so that it looks nice. So this text will also look proper. Now let us go to the next part. Now the main topic is to plot. So two people from you will get this. So kindly make sure that even if it is written over here ideal diode, you have to use silicon diode only. That is 4148, just like yesterday. So in this numerical, I'll just assign it in 10 minutes time after this is over. I'll just assign you this sum. So let's say 32A. So 32A means you will do this part, first part. 32B means this part. So is this clear? I am just repeating again. So if I assign a numerical based on this, it will be 32A. So A will be this, B will be this. 33A will be this, B will be this. 34 again, A will be this, B will be this. 35 and 36. So this way we have total of, this is 3, 5, total 9 numericals. Actually, one more numerical I'll assign. Don't worry. And you have to do it this way. Okay, now let us go to this input over here. How to plot the square wave. So to plot the square wave, you have to right click on the source, go to pulse. So it's starting from 10. So you also have to start this from 10. Let me just cancel this out. Yeah. So you can start from 10 and it's ending, I think it's pulse only, no? Let me just select the pulse first. So here is my voltage and I keep it in, keeping it here. And I'll go into advanced and select pulse. So here you will get V1 initial voltage, you have to give it as around 10. Then the lower voltage it's minus 10, so you also have to put minus 10 over here. Delay time you can give 0. Rise time you give very small, around 10 picoseconds. Fall time also very small. On period you can give it as 1 millisecond. On period you can give it as 2 milliseconds and click on OK. So this you can keep it around 6 for 3 cycles. And now I can click on just a moment. Okay, so this I have written it to generate the square wave. Now let us see this.
So we have to keep it like that only.
What?
Pulse, that pulse statement, it's going inside the circuit, right?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll tell you. Wait. So this is my pulse waveform, and I'll plot that. See, it's absolutely perfect. It's actually should start from 0. So you can also start from. I think it's a little bit of delay over here. I think it should start from 0. So what I will do is I'll put a delay of 1 millisecond over here. Let us try that, and I'll start. Yeah, so perfectly. It's starting from 0 and it's going up till here. Let me check that. Okay, so this we have to define it a little differently. This function will not work properly because what is happening is exactly at 0 time, this is starting at 10 volts and we want at 0 time, actually here also it is 10 only, so it's perfect only. So no problem, this will work. Is this clear? This waveform which I have plotted over here in LT Spice. So you also have to do it similarly. It's perfect only because here also at 0 it's starting from 10 volts only. Any doubt over here? Anyone? So
No, sir.
those who will get this type of numerical, you have to solve it like this. See why I'm saying this is
So
because
can you show the
hello, Chinmay, you are not audible
schematic?
enough. What did you say?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Can you show the schematic again? The schematic for this,
What
the
you said,
pulse
sir?
statement. Can you show that again? So
So
what changes you did after that?
this
I want to
video
know.
is recorded, so you can actually watch that video.
Okay. Okay.
Because see this way, I think you can include this a little inside. It will do, and or else you can include it down also. It will also do. Okay, below the circuit like this.
Okay, sir.
So just avoid it. Uh, and just you can add the here as square input. So you can go over here and type square input over here like this. Is that fine now? Is your doubt clear? So this is the way. I'll just repeat it once more. Uh, Let me go to this. Let me go to this. So let's say the year it is starting from around 10 volts. So I'll give it here 10. It is ending at 10. So I'll give it 10. and I have given 1 millisecond delay. Rise time and fall time to be very very small, and the period I'm giving it to be 1 milli, and the total on time period is 1 millisecond, and the total period is around 2 milliseconds. Okay. Now let me see this. Now this waveform is starting at 20 and ending at -5. So how to do this? So you have to go to the this waveform. It is starting at 20 and it is ending at -5. So you also will write -5. And let us see without giving the delay how it works. No, it starts from actually starting from zero over here, as you can see. Starting at a higher value, but starting from zero. We don't want this way. We want the waveform to be this way. So we can give around 1 millisecond delay so that it starts from here. Okay, now let me show you. So here is my 1 millisecond delay. Yeah. So let us check the waveform now. Yeah, at zero time it's starting at 20. So here also it is that. Is that very, very clear? And here it is this. It is going at -5. So this is perfect. Any doubts regarding this waveforms?
No, sir.
Okay, you have to include 5 cycles. Here I haven't done that. So for including the 5 seconds, you have to give around 10 milliseconds. So it might happen that you might get some slight deviation at the output side at the first waveform. So just ignore the first 2 cycles and you have to plot it. You have to refer whatever is there from the third cycle. So it might happen in case of this square waveform. So you have to check your waveforms from the third cycle. So this is how this is plotted. Now next is very very crucial and very important. Now this is very simple. +8 or -8. I've already shown you. This is very very important. I think only one person will get it, but eventually you will learn a new thing in plotting a triangular wave. Actually, you can plot any waveform, any shape waveform in LT-Spice. But drawing sine and square is very easy. But drawing this triangular wave is not so easy. Because in clampers also, on day 3, for day 3 you will have clampers. So for clampers also you may require any arbitrary shape. So for this reason I am talking about this. And don't follow this question over here. I will give you all a question similar to what is yesterday. And everywhere, all the diodes, even if it is written ideal, you have to consider the silicon diode. So that changes you have to make. And let me just try to plot this. So to plot this, we have to write this statement. What you can do is you can print screen your whatever you are viewing now. You can print screen this. You can save the image of this. So this is the format to plot the triangular wave. So let me explain this now. So let's say this triangular, let me expand this triangular wave. Yeah. So let us say at how this format is. I will tell you how this format is. So basically you can select any source. Let's say over here, I'll select any source. I'll select this. Let's say I will select this PWL. Let's consider, for example, I'll select this PWL. So what you need to do is you need to right click over here and then edit it here. Don't go on the source and edit it. Don't go over here and edit over here because it's the time period might be more. So how this PWL file is the piecewise linear model. Piecewise linear model, you must have heard of it. So first is time, next is value, next is time, next is value. So if you want to add additional PWL values, you have to do it over here. So you can do it like this, or what you can do is, you can do it like this. Right click on this PWL and keep on adding the points over here. So that is what is given over here. So to plot a triangular wave, I will right click on this. I'll add whatever statement I have written over here. This is, I think, yeah. PWL, repeat forever. Then let me just explain you what is the meaning of this 0, 0. So 0 is the time, and the magnitude is also 0. So this is the 0. And at 0.5 seconds, let me say the magnitude is going to 10. So that's what I've written over here. At zero point 0.5 milliseconds, the magnitude is 10. Then next, the magnitude at next zero point 0.5 is around 0. So here also I've written at zero point 0.5, do you add a zero point 0.5 to it? So that becomes 1. So at 1 millisecond, the magnitude is 0. Again, at 1.5, the magnitude becomes minus 10. And at 2, if you add zero point 0.5 again, so at 2 milliseconds, again, the magnitude is 0. So this will keep on repeating. That's why this statement. Okay, and let me see if it's plots or no properly. So I'll go to simulate, I'll go to run, and I click on this waveform input. So see, it's starting from 0, it's going to 10, and it's ending at 10, and it's repeating. So you need to make this around 10 milliseconds so that you have sufficient cycle. Okay, so if I run it over here, it is giving the waveforms properly around 5 cycles. So this is what you need to do over here. Any doubts regarding this? Hello?
So
No,
can
sir.
you show that schematic again? So in this schematic that you said for PWL and you wrote a repeat for your and repeat. So is it necessary to write
What? Sorry?
this? You have written repeat for and repeat. So we have to write that way or just the values.
No, that way only. The same
Okay.
statement format, same way. Only thing is the data values I have already shown you. So maybe in some other numerical, this might not start at this magnitude will be different. So that magnitude you have to write it different. I taught you a general method. So this is a particular specific case. Is that understood? So
Yes, sir.
maybe you will get a difference. So any triangular waveform you can plot it like this with a LT spice. So is your work clear? Now I want to make one more announcement. See carefully. In this today's work, today will be unsolved work. So let's consider this case. Let's consider this circuit. So I'll change this question for you all. The input will remain the same, and these values will remain the same. This is VB1. So additionally, you have to do this VB1, VB2, and all the circuits which I give you today also will be silicon diode. So even if it is written in a numerical ideal diode, you will give it a silicon diode. Is that very, very clear? Hello? So if this waveform, if this diagram over here is showing you plus phi, so don't show it like this. So the complete diagram, you have to add a plus phi source and ground it and properly show it. So total, you will have to plot today 5 images. So one will be the main circuit like this. Actually, the diagrammatics. So let's say the without label. So it will not have a label. The main circuit as it looks like here. Same way. Second will be your what I mean to say. Second will be the circuit schematic, just have shown over here like this. And third will be the input output waveforms. If there are many cases like the diode is on, the diode is off, so those two cases will also come. And the fifth will be the input output waveform. So today we are plotting only input output waveforms, no VTC curve. So is this clear, everyone?
Sir, in the same plot, we need to show the output and input are different.
No, same way,
Okay, sir.
same plot. So let me just show you example like this. Is this clear? And you have to mark there properly which wave level is clipped, what is not clipped. Is this clear? So the waveform should look like this if you expand it. And you have to take the entire image of it properly. So this is 15, font size 15. So now on use the font size 15. So as you can see on your screen, this is the type of the analysis is required. Is that clear? So total 5 images you have to take. One is of the circuit, main circuit without the label. One is with label, that is circuit schematic. The two cases when the diode is on and off, and the third and the last one will be the input output waveform. Is this clear, everyone? Today's work.
Yes, sir.
So whatever changes I have told you yesterday, you have to apply that. You can refer those handouts to this This will be, you have to name it properly. Yeah, you can name it VB, you can name it diode D1, VB, and all that. So is this clear to you? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. So let us end this meeting now. If your day two task for week two is over, any questions if anyone has? I'm recording this video, so those who have come late and missed this, you can refer the video. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm assigning the work in 10-15 minutes. I will message you in the group when I have assigned the work. So I am ending this meeting now if you don't have any doubts. Okay? So just